Robert Lyons is a Kung Fu master from the famed Shaolin Temple in Shantung, China. Master Lyons' first encounter with the martial arts was over 20 years ago when he obtained his black belt in Shotokan Karate at the age of 17 in his native country of Hungary. Because of his exceptional martial arts skills, his government sent him to China to study Kung Fu, where he emerged a Shaolin master. In 1983, Master Lyons escaped from behind the Iron Curtain and brought his exceptional skills to the United States. He is vice president of the Shaolin Chon-Hopkin Association and founder and president of American Martial Arts University. Both organizations are devoted to the unification of martial arts.
The tiger, king of the forest, a supreme expression of strength, speed, ferocity. The tiger is highly celebrated in China. Countless legends and folktales feature the great cat. During the Han Dynasty, 220 to 265 AD, Hua Tu, a famous physician, devised a 5-animal play based on the movements of the tiger, monkey, deer, bear, and crane. The 5-animal play exercise was intended for therapeutic purposes, to strengthen the body internally and externally. It is thought to be the origin of all animal styles. Forms based on the movements and characteristics of the tiger blossomed into many styles and techniques, but they all emphasize the power and quickness of the fearless tiger. Aggression is expressed in every move of the great cat. Once the tiger attacks, it goes directly at its prey.
Hi, I'm Robert Lyons. Before we get into the Northern Tiger Kung-Fu style to learn, let me give you a couple of exercises what you can do, what will help you to do the rest of the form. What you're going to do is, you're going to put your foot together like that, hands beside you, step out shoulder width, and put your, bend your knees inside and turn your foot inside about 45 angles. Then turn them out 45 and bring them in and turn them out. You're going to get a wide stance, a wide horse stance. What I want you to do is sit down into it, breathe carefully, just slowly, in through the nose, out of the mouth, breathe in, out, breathe in, out. Then what I want you to do is lean sideways. You have body weights on the side, you look down, you cannot see the toe, the knees is covering them up, 70% on the leaning stance, 70% on the front leg, and 30% on the left, on the back leg, on the back leg. Then you go out, turn to the other side, lean to it, one by one, slowly. You see I have a little motion in there, so you can stretch the leg. And go to the other side, very important, right there. Good, then come in. You see, you're going to start to move. You're going to get the breathing right again. And what I want you to do now is step inside, circle your foot, and step out. Now it's real wide. Good, you cannot see the toe. Turn to the other side, same way. Very good. Stretching. Now you have 90% in the front, only 10% in the back. Just barely touching the ground. You see almost my heels is off from the ground. Just push through it. Good. Now you have a low, wide stance. I want you to go out there and put your hands up to your hips and push your hands out, palm up. Hold the exercise right there. Count to 1 to 20. You can hold them there. Good. Then bring them back and stand up. Very good. Now, let's see some hand exercises. What I want you to do is, again, step out a little bit wider than the shoulder. And what I want you to do is form a palm. Just bring him back and breathe. Tight. 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 Do the same thing to the other side. Tight. Tight. The good about this exercise is you have all the muscles of the pull. First you warm up all that once. On this pose. The next exercise, when you push. Push. The legs slightly bended. Almost 50-50 the weight distribution. To the other side. Now, after you have the pull and push, you're going to put this together. Good one. And relax. One more exercise. Just step out again. Breathe. Okay, imagine a wall in front of you. Pick your hands up. Touch the wall. Close your eyes. See the wall. Put your palm there and push it. Hard. Okay, if you see the wall now and your hand don't go out all the way, you did it right. If you felt the cold in your palm, then your hand is not goes out because at this stage it's not possible to push the wall out. Same thing from the side. Very good for the muscles. Put your palm up. Close your eyes. Breathing into the nose, out of the mouth, and push. Imagine the brick wall right beside you. Now you have to push them out. This exercise is helping you to make the bone stronger. You know, it's isometrical exercise, so when you're going to push it, tight. Power. You notice my voice is changing. I'm pushing deep. Right in. Right in. Right in. One more exercise I want you to do that's involving the leg and the hand at the same time. What you're going to do is, I want you to step with the left and the foot going to be straight. I want you to step strong and it's going to turn up. What you're going to do is step out wide and go down to this hands. Right there. Then turn around. Very careful. Go down to the opposite side. Balancing. Get your balance. Get the muscle warm up in the knees. Good. Once you're done, relax your knee, move them together a little. Just move them around 10 times to the left and then 10 times the other side. Very good. Now you're going to be ready for the fun. Let me show you a couple of hand techniques for tiger. Number one is, we always say the tiger claw. The tiger claw is, they're going to form a claw. We're going to put the elbow into the body. What you're going to do is, we turn the wrist tight. You must have tightness for the wrist. Tight. That's number one. To learn to tighten up. Some of you might going to have a problem to bring them up this high, but what you do is you practice this and eventually the joint going to loosen up, is going to come up high as this. It's going to get almost straight. So what you're going to do is, you're going to get your fingers tight. Each individual fingers at once. Right in there. Good. Next technique is, you can do of course the same thing with the other one to practice it. How to get the strength. The next technique is the fist. How we form a fist. It's very simple. I want you to do is, put your hands up, close the fingers together, bring it down until you see it's level, the top of the knuckles, and the thumb gonna go across, covering the first two fingers. You have a fist. That's a strong fist. When you have the fist, you check this. You check the wrist down here, how strong is it? If it's flat, it's not strong enough. You make them tight and it gets real strong. That's a fist. That's a tiger fist. A thundering tiger fist. That's what we usually say. Okay, so what we're going to do is, you do the same thing with the other hand. Bring them down, close them down. Very good. Check the down side. Look at that. Is it flat? Is no good. If you see a little holes running down, you see that's the fist is right. Very important. Now, the tiger has a very unique punch from outside. You make the whole fist tight the same way. And the back of the hand is very tight. Some of you might get hurt when you hit it, but after a while you're squeezing this, it gets very hard. Especially if you have a special desire to make your hand stronger, then you just squeeze it, tight it. The more you squeeze it, the stronger it gets. Okay? The tiger, the last one is strike with the palm. How the palm striking? The heels of the palm. It's very important when you hit something, you come up first with the heels of the palm. That's why I want you to learn to twist this up. The hand must be twisted, so it's got to be very strong. Sometimes this punch is stronger than the fist because it's soft, so when you're going to hit a hard target, you're not going to get hurt. So this tiger striking is very recommended for you. Okay, let's see now how I would use these hand techniques. Okay. First low, punch straight with the right, comes in, and he strikes it. The left palm is pushing down by the wrist, and the right palm is punching right to the nose or to the chin. Okay, let's do this fast. Go. Very powerful. Good. Let's see from the other side. Same way. First low. Strikes. You see, all I do is just be wording the power and striking. Get fast. Go. I have a lot of control, so when you practice this, you do this very careful. Very good. Next one. How are we going to do the next one? Is the fist one. It's usually striking, the fist point striking to the sternum, to the chin, or to the groin. Let me show you a groin one. Punch up, like this. Strikes down. Very important. You see the Shaolin exercise, they're using always the elbows involved with it. So if this punch would come inside, the other punch, this comes out the hand, and it would come down to trade punches right away with the other hand. But you will learn this later on. Good. Let's do it harder now. Go. Hey! Hey! Yeah. Power. Very good. Good. Next is, let me explain to you about a heel punch. How I'm going to do this one. When you see the person being hit, let me clear up something before we get into this subject. What's happening is, you see them in movies. You see the hand technique like this. They take a piece of the uniform off or the clothes off. The truth is, it's not possible. It's not enough strain to the finger, even if you train them a long time to pull the skin out or actually the bones to pull out of the body. But there is a way to do this. What you're going to do is, you're going to squeeze the hand like I taught you with a nose style. You hit the person first. Let's say it's a muscle in the stomach. You hit the person first with the heel of the hand. It makes it loose. After that, you get your finger and watch the clothes. This comes under. You see, imagine if that would be a skin right there, right under it. And I'm twisting it. That's what really does the job. First is hit them, grab, and twist. That's what's really going to hurt. All right, very good. Now let me show you the backhand one, why it's very good. Okay, I'll punch with that hand. Oh. Comes around and hits. Turn. They're very dangerous. This one. You knock out the person with it immediately. You see my fist, it comes around, comes with the back of the head, and very dangerous. Hits right close to the brain, so it's very dangerous. All right, very good. Practice these techniques. Let me show you some of the stances and footworks. Number one is a horse stance. You're going to step out a little bit wider than the shoulder, then bend your knees forward and put your hands up in your hips. Remember how to form the fist, put them out there. Remember the elbows cannot hang out. You must pull them back, straight. This is the proper horse stance. Right after this one, let me show you how to do a leaning stance. The leaning stance is, you're leaning out. This is perfectly straight, 30% in the back and 70% in the front. When you do the stance, if this is just looks like a leaning stance, but it's not. The reason is because when you look down, you will see your toe. If you cannot see it, that's a proper stance. You do the same thing to the other side, leaning from one side to the other. Practice this over and over until you can do it without putting any effort to the chest, and you feel it is perfect. You will feel it when it's right. Very good. Right from there, then let me show you another one called twisted stance. Twisted stance is step cross, right in front of your left foot. Step. Now the left is down, the right is right in front of you. Push it down. One more time. Let's say you have a horse stance. I'll give you a way to do this one. Step, forward, and down. Now you know how to do this. Remember the heels is straight. Turn them around and go to the other side. Right there. You can turn. You remember the elbow cannot hang out. The body cannot be over. Must be straight. Down the stance. Then step back. And let me show you some kind of kicks they use. Number one kick they use is a straight kick. Straight kick. Goes in straight. Then they use a heel kick. With a heel. Be careful when you practice. Don't do it too hard first because you might not feel it yet, you don't know him yet. And you're going to kick your thumb and you're going to break it. So be careful when you practice this. Good, careful. Ask somebody to hold the pad for you so you can do that easier. Do the same thing with the other leg. Up, and it's quick. This is a very quick step. Very hard to count because it's just all of a sudden comes out. Good one. Then a side kick. How the side kick going to look like? You can use both sides of your foot. Number one, you can use the inside of the foot or the outside, the edge of the foot. Let me show you now. One of the kicks from outside. Power. 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 In. Other side. Same thing. Same thing. Very good. Or inside. Inside. As you see, it's all low kicks. Inside. Very important. You do the same thing for the other side. Okay, now, let me show you how we're going to use this. First, I want you to come, start with both hands, comes in, step, and kick. That's a very strong kick. You'll be very careful. Let me show you from the other side. Go. In, kick. Always to the front leg. Why? Because there is the body weight. It's very important where's the body weight. That's where you're going to strike. Good. Very good. Let's see another one. Come again to the same side. With the heel. Step. You see everything starts the same way. Comes back and kicks up. Right between the legs. It's quick. Boom. Okay, let's hit it from the other side. Come in. The tiger claw blocks him. Comes back and strikes it. Right up. Right now I'm kicking to the leg, but it goes to the groin. You practice this very careful because you might not know first time how far you have to go up. Just kick it. Boom. Very good. Now let me show you a side kick. Punch with that hand. Punch. Good. You come out and you have a side kick. Step, you see everything goes to the same way. Kicking down. One more time. Go. The tiger claw. Comes down. Step. Kick it. Very strong. Bam! You don't even have to release the person. Come to the other side. Let's see it. Good. Go. Here. Step. You remember the step quick. All the steps are the same. Then kicks. Now we're going to talk about breathing. The breathing is very important in this technique because this is going to give you an extra power. How are we going to do that? I want you to do is breathe into the nose, deep, push out slow in the nose. Breathe in, then you breathe in, and breathe out of the mouth. Put your thumb up to the top of the mouth, right there, and breathe out. So breathe. One more time, used to that one. About 4 or 5 of this one, if you do it slow enough to go out and deep enough to go in, and your tongue is up, what you're going to see is first just the chest get hot and the whole body gets hot. That's very good to use to warm up for a tiger. To breathe into the nose is very important also because you're going to know if you have to clean your nose or not because of the sinuses or something. So you can have free air flowing. It's very important. You're going to breathe and breathe out in the mouth. Same way. It's going to be real hot. If you put your hands in your mouth, it's going to be real hot. Now let's see how we're going to use this when you're fighting. When you're fighting, you breathe in quick. and breathe out quick. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Okay, try to do this with me. When you do this, try to make your hand at the same time tight. Breathe. Remember, you're breathing in and breathing out the nose real quick. Because it's quick and the air cannot come out so big time like your mouth. Your nose is much smaller. When you breathe, the whole body gets tight. And that's what you need for the tiger. Just loose for a second and it's tight. To the side. To the side. You use this technique over and over for about a minute. You see, everything is speeds up. Okay, practice them. Before we get into the instructional part, let me tell you about the theory of the Northern Tiger. Nothing happened by chance. All the motions, all the moves, the power of the claws, the power of the first stance is well thought out and passed to generation. I want you to learn this the way I'm teaching you right here. And keep this in mind before we get into the instruction. Now, what I want you to do is, first you have to learn, of course, the courtesy. How are you going to do the courtesy? You're going to put your foot together, your left foot going to face forward, straight. The right foot going to be 45 angle out. Remember the angles. Cannot be straight with it. 45. Your left side will go out. You pick up your chest and head up. Chin up at the same time. Let's do it one more time. Remember the step. Heels touching each other. The hands right beside your body. And head up. Then after that, I want you to step a long step. Forward, 45 to angle. The heels. And I want you to put all your body weights in it and step forward and do a calf stance. Foot down. The calf stance is executed with 2.5 step out. That's a calf stance. The foot is 45 to angle, 80% of your body weight right in your back foot and 20% in the front. The breathing is very simple at that time. You breathe naturally. Then your hands comes out, fists together, fingers together. What you have to do is lean back for a little bit, swing it up in front of you, make a right a fist, and the left is a palm. Right there, comes in, and when you come to the chest, push out. Now you lower your body. You're going to have about 90% of your body weights now in the back. Push out, then make a fist and step back. 1, 2, and 3. If you did it right with the foot, it's in the same position when you started. Then your hands comes, make fist, comes inside, bring them up, turn your wrist. You can see your wrist now from inside, and bring them back. Let me show you this from the other side now. It's going to go like this. 45 angle, remember, the front is straight, the other one is 45 angle. Hands beside you, chin up, step, body weight distributing all the way to 80%, steps, hands comes out, bring them up, this is tight together, and bring them in and lean back, and push out. Now they're breathing tight. Until this was natural. Now power. Then make fist and step back. 1, 2, 3. Now you have to be in the same position when you started. Bring it back. In, out, up. Head up straight. Remember, the back steps is small. Don't step too long. Then when I'm starting right here, in this position, if I step out, I'm going to end up right back to the same position. Then it's perfect. Now let me show you the 3 basic posture of Northern Tiger. Posture number 1. You're going to put your left foot 45 angle, put the body weight on it, almost 80% of it, then step out, and you're going to put 20% right in the right foot. What you're going to do with the hand, your hand's going to come in front of you forming a tiger claw, bringing down this angle of the elbow, about 45 angle from the straight, and the other one is follows it up with the tiger claw. This is the chopping arm, and this is the striking palm. Chopping arm, striking palm. Make it tight. Let me show you this posture. 1, 2. Now with power, with the breathing. Let me show you from another angle. Look like this. step, body weight, cap stance, blocking, traveling. Keep them tight. Then the claws close down. Remember, once you strike, the claws will close down. Now, another posture. I'm gonna do this one. You're gonna step with the body weights now, right to the right side, and put 45 angle out the left foot. Then, I want you to come around your body, get the hand in front of you, and pull out. This is come to block, this is come to strike. With power. Chopping, striking. Same thing to the other side. Block, strikes. Block, strikes. Block, strikes. Very good. And one more. I want you to lean out. How are you going to do this? You're going to lean until you're going to see, you're not going to see your toe. The foot is straight back. You're going to have your hands right down tight. Make it tight. Fingers, both sides. Remember, both sides. Go down, check. Remember, can't be straight. Then, bring him up. Tight. Body straight. Same thing to the other side. Bend. Can you see everything is tight? The elbow, the shoulder, the knee, full power. Very good. Now let's begin the first 8 steps of the form. Angle, you remember, that's what you finished from the respect. And you have the foot out, hands right beside you, tight, elbows tight. Don't let hang him out like this. Keep him tight. Up, and then hands come to the chest and push down. Remember, angle, comes down, fingers tight, hit, tight, and push down. Then when you're pushing down, you move your foot, the right foot moves to the left, and the knee bends, and the hands became a tiger, and strikes out at once with the left hand. Let's see this one more time from another angle. Comes in, remember, and you bring the foot in, and you punch, bend your knees, hips is straight, breathing is power, count the through in the nose, and strikes out. Keep the fist tight. Remember the wrist, cannot be like this, or like this, must be bent tight. That's where your power comes. The surface you're going to strike with, that's upon, and strikes. Okay, let's step now. Follow me then. Comes down, step to it, all in front of you. Step wide, and striking. Very important if you see my leg, to push at once. The power comes from the leg, and striking. The other hand is claw, right. Right there. The left hand is claw, the right striking. Then after the motion, when you're out to punch, you're going to bring elbows back to block, shifting the weight, out, and remember to lean, and comes back at once. Now you have a wide stance. You have a horse stance, a wide horse stance. Good. Right after this, from the stance, you're going to get your hands in, and remember this one. This is very powerful. Striking, tiger claw, strikes out. Keep them tight. Right in front of the shoulder, elbows bent, the wrist tight. The stance is firm. The body is tight. Then you make a fist. You remember how to form it. Cross in front of you, and the right in the front. Keep it tight. Tight as possible. And you bend your back. You want the internal power, come to the back now. You breathe out. And you push out. Tight. Let me show you from sideways. From this side now. You punch, see the angle of the hand, strong. Then you cross, make fist. Back is tight, and push down. One more time. Out, Watch my breathing. It goes with the punch. Fist. And tight. Let's see this angle. Look at the hand, the stance, tight, the body weight's in the middle, focusing, the leg is the root, goes down to the ground, and the upper body is actually the tree, the body of the tree. Strike. Fist. Power. Okay, you're going to repeat this 3 times. Let me show you the way to do it. Come out. Not faster. Every time is faster and stronger. Then your hands comes up. Look at my elbow, straight. It cannot be hang out like this. Straight. Your finger became, the index finger became in this position. Right to this position. Tight. You see, it cannot be like this. Must be bent. It's tight. Fingers up. It's tight. All the fingers, only this one, straight. The rest of them is bent and close to it. You can start with the palm. Let's see it then. Comes up. Then come out. And push to the back muscle. And push out slow. The same way. Push through in the throat now. Then tiger claw. That's where the power comes from. Let me show you from the back. Look at how the muscle works. Stance, body weight's in the middle. The stance is firm, body straight, comes up. You see the tightness now right to the shoulder blades. Push, like somebody wanted to push you back. Tighter. Back again. This is the position. Okay, let me show you the first 8 movements at once. Body, power. Go steps, remember. Power to the body, up. Practice the first chapter. Come on in. Okay. Let's see this. Number 1 is a breathing exercise what you do, but what you're going to do is you're preparing yourself for the fight. What's going to happen is, do you remember the first step when you're coming down and you strike? The first is a block. Punch with that hand. Other one. Comes out and comes around you. And that's where the strike goes the first time. If I really push him, I can push him out of the way. One more time. Here. And striking. Good. Now what's happening, the other hands will come to punch. You see, that's why the elbow bends. Stops right there. Turns around and strikes to the other side. Both times. The hands comes back. If I push him there, the body goes away. That's why the angles is important. How are you going to block him? Let's see this from the other angle. Comes out and you're striking. Very important. You see my hand is holding now. Mostly, let me tell you one other thing. Mostly the tiger claw, not just for the strikes. Tiger claw for holding down. Holding the person almost strong to paralyze him. It's very important. No mobility for the person at all. You're holding the claws tight and hold them tight. Then you can kick him or turn him the way you want to. Okay, one more time with this hand now. And now remember, the elbows up and bend. You remember that part? Comes down, in, and strikes. And then come back. This position is called the spring position. When you spring, means it's very flexible. What is happening, if somebody would walk up to you and you learn this punch, the execution of the punch is simple. Just stay like that. the person who walks up to you and is a bad attention, the tiger is preparing some to fight him. How are they going to prepare? People is come, just walk up to me, not come. The strike goes to the rib cage. Feel this one. It's like an electric shock. When it really goes this power, this is very deadly. This punch is very deadly from the strike at once. Why? It's come from the root. Comes up, turns back and comes to the elbow, and from the elbow is supported. Go down to this position. Good. Hold it right there. Push it out. Push your hands out. Good. Hold it right there. Tight. Good. We're going to focus this together. Remember the body weights, how to control them. It's back. The reason is because it goes the angle of the hands. Very good. Good job. Okay. The next position is just a breathing to set yourself up and get the chi from the back. Turn around for a second. Put your hands up like that. Good. Fingers out. Put your fingers, good, together. Very good. Bring them up and get the muscle tight from the back and turn around. Turn around in the same position. Go down wide stance. Good. Hands is there, it's tight. Good. What you do is you turn your palm out and look at the muscle here. That's what you're going to feel. That's what the chi concentrating in the back. Pushing out. Very good. And make a tiger claw in the hand. Very good. That's right. Now bring it back up again. Fingers, remember. Again, tight. And comes down and push. And pushing and goes. Okay, one more time. Bring him up. Remember the chi comes in the top. Bring the elbow up too. Good. Come down and push all the way out. And tiger claw in the end. Very good. Thank you. Okay, let me show you the next 9 movements, okay? How are you going to do this? You remember the last position you had? Right in that position. What I want you to do is step back half step with the right, put the body weights on it, and step with the left cap stance. You learned them already how to do the cap stance. Remember, 1, 2, and a half, and bend your knees. This is the cap stance or cap stance. What you're going to do is this. You're going to have your hand. One of your hands going to come from here, comes down in front of you, holding the fingers out. Remember, you're not going to put your hands down this way. This way. You're going to put your hands down when the thumb goes to the right side. Then the other hand comes up to the top to block, right above the head. Remember, the hands cannot be here. Most common mistake when a person hands like this out here, and the whole place is open. What you're going to do is you're covering the groin and covering the head. Okay, let's see this. One more time. We have the stance out. And you step, half step, remember, body weight, cap stance, and the hands comes out. Then you step down on that foot. And then after you step down, you step a short with it. Step down and step a short for 45 to angle, and step a cap stance, and come around and strike. Your hands comes all around you and strike. This is a tiger claw. That's a locked, right for the biceps muscle, and the palm hitting, but do not touch. Comes out, tight. Then you step back, 45 angle, step forward, and hit. Okay, let me show you from sideways this one. This is going to be the position then. Going down, remember, step with the right, cap stance with the left, hands comes up, the right hand above the head, the left goes down to the groin, remember the fingers, then step down, change the stance, step down, go forward, and hit. Remember now the knees, 45 angle, and cap stance. Now with the right, then you step, 45 angle, forward, now you have a left cap stance, and the hands opens up, and now the left over the right hand, and the right holding the biceps. Good. Next, you're going to have the hands out there, and then you're going to turn at once. Watch the turn. It's just a simple turn from the body weight shifting to the other side. Not too wide, the same stance you had, but turning now, and the body weight's about 70% of them, and with the hips together, goes to the right foot. And after that, your hands come circle around and striking down, the left hand. The palm facing out, you're going to hit to the groin with the heels of the palm. You're striking down, and the other hand comes up to block. right to the top of the head at once. Okay, let's see this from a different angle. You had the stance. Very simple, just turn out at once. Very good. You see, it's nothing stance, no special stance, just putting the body weight from one side to the other. Right here. Body weight is right in the back, 80%. And now you're going to save some to your other foot and turn them out. Now even 70%, and you have 30% on this side. Your hand is up, striking, striking, and blocking. Okay, let's see this one then. Right after that motion, when you learn that, your hand's going to be up. You step down all the way. And then what you're going to do is, you're going to step cross in front of your other foot, step down, and you have a leaning stance. You're going to lean out. All you're going to do is, this hand's going to come right in front of you. Watch this angle. It's right in front of you. Here the position, from the front, up, remember the tightness, you strike is tight, this block is tight, then stepping cross, and you come up and you strike. The hands come cross in front of you. Step down, and leaning stance. This is come to the chest, to the right chest. The left hand comes to the right chest, and the right hand striking to the groin with a leaning stance. Then real quick change the position. Right to the other side. 1, 2. You're doing the same thing, just swing, shifting the balance from one side to the other. It's very simple, but it's real quick also. Okay, let me set the position then. We have him down. 1, and your head is turning which way your palm goes. Turning out. The eye is like a tiger, fearless and strong. Striking to the groin mainly. This is for protection in front of you. Maybe incoming kicks, you can block, hands down. Remember, to the chest. Don't touch the chest. Out there. Then, from there, step back. About half step. Then you step out. Again, to cap stance. Remember, the same thing what you had. Comes around, but now it's lower. You have a lower stance. Same thing, just lower. Then step back. Same thing is lower. And striking. And then you put the body weights. That's the new one. You put the body weights down. The knees bent. See the position. Now there's a calf stance. Knee down. Good one. Let me show you how I show the move. Good. And comes up. Hands come in front of you. Became a tiger. And comes up. Way above you. Knee comes up high. And blocks at once. Watch the angle of the knee. It's important. And angle of the elbow. Very important. Down. It's a down hit. So let's do it one more time. I'm going to go down. I want you to come up with power. Right there. One more time. Right there. Go. Striking down. Importance of this punch is when you're stepping down, you're pushing down to the person. And grab. Usually it goes to the top of the head. Very be careful when you use this punch because it's really hurt. Especially to try to practice this. Very dangerous. Okay. Now, let's see how the 9 movements together. Remember, we were right here. Let's do it then. And goes. Remember this hands. And power. Okay, let's see this. I'm fighting. Very good. Let's see the first one, the first step. The strike block. Okay, I want you to punch with the hammer hand and kick straight between the legs. You remember your position. Go. And block. Very important. If that would be like this, here, he would break my hand and my wrist. Must be straight so there is support, and keep this not straight because it's going to break your elbow. Bend a little. So you're supporting it. This is blocking right above the head. Let's turn around. Go. Blocking. Then from the block, you grab. Remember the step. Step. Circle. Body weight is back now. He's out of balance. You bring him inside and strikes. Good one. Let's do it one more time. Do it slow. Good. Steps and strikes at once. Let's turn slow. This angle maybe. We can see it. Good. Blocks. Step. Turn. That's the strike goes. Look at my fingers. Right under the ribs. He cannot move the arm backwards. Can't move it. It's very tight. You remember this hand is supporting? You're pushing to the kidney at once and tight, holding your biceps muscle and hold them tight. Very painful right up there. Good one. The next one is the same motion. It goes over. 1, 2. When this does it, just go back to the same position. I'm grabbing you right here. What you do is you're going to squeeze both hands. This side of the body here, under, you remember how I taught you? And right here on this side. So it goes at once. It turns around and the tiger steps back for a second and it goes to the front position. Go back, stay front for me. As soon as the person is straight with you, then you can go forward again. You see you were backwards. Now you're going to forward, now you're going to go forward. Because it's very painful, you're going to do it real quick. Bam, bam. Come to the other side and now you're going to come from this side with the hand, supporting the hand. You remember the stance? Calf stance, you could be between the legs, behind the legs, and striking at once. Bam! And striking. Good. Then is very important, the next one. Turn around. We're going to do the tiger attacking to the groin. How are we going to do this? I want you to come up and punch right to this angle to the forehead. Go. You see the position. Before it gets there, it's going to be low enough to pass, and the punch goes right to the groin. The hands of it is up there. You put it right there, so if anything comes in, the block will be repaired. And you can block it right there. You're preparing yourself to head punches. Let's do this one more time slow and from another angle. And let's see it. Do it very slow so people can see it. Go. It's blocks, hands comes, and strikes. This is very dangerous already. Right in this one. Then you leave that person and you're fighting with another one. The person is right there on the side and it's just coming to fight. You see, if I'm lowering myself, try to catch me. If I'm lowering myself, it's blocked here. Only he can do to come from the behind, but that's too late. The strikes is too strong to hold it. Remember, you're hitting downward. Boom. And you do this to the other side. Very dangerous here. Striking to the groin, striking there. And then you do the same thing what we did. Remember the grabbing to coming up. I don't want to show it over and over, but I want you to know important the hand angle. I tell you one more time that one. You're hitting that, you're closing it, and you can twist. You turn around and you see the body right behind you, twisting it. Just this way. If that would be the skin, it would be very painful. That would be the skin at once. All right. Then the last one is you're coming out from number 10. You go down and you have the hands down and the strike. Striking at once. Tiger claw. Turn around for a second. Strike to this spot. My Sifu told me once, right to this area. If the person could be cut one day, it's very hard to do, but the person could be cut to hit to the top of the head with the Shaolin Tiger Claw or the Northern Tiger. It comes down, right to the spine, goes down to the heels. That person will be, all the bones will be broken or cracked. So it's incredible power. Why is this? It gives headache. Can you feel this part? Imagine if you have a whole body power coming from the root, from the leg, comes, swings up, and lands in the top at once. This punch is death, definitely. Very strong. All right? Good job. Okay, let's see now the next 8 steps. How are you going to do? You remember, you're coming up with power, stepping down, 45 angle, body weight shifting, hands goes down in front of you. Let's do it one more time. Hands comes up, knee up, you remember. Step, the hands comes down in front of you, turn the palm outside, circle around, and hit. Use the breathing. The body weight goes forward, 60%, 40% in the back, and the stance is firm. The hips is tight, and the arms is very strong. And after the hit, the claws get tight. One more time, maybe in a different angle. What you want to do is, remember, you're up, tight, you hit, you finish your hit, step down, circle, arm open, comes back behind you, and strike. Remember the weight distribution, very important, how you're going to change with the motion. With the motion. Okay. You get that one? We have the movement already. Now remember, this is 45 angle out, about 1 foot. Then you have the push. Then what you do is you lean down and twist the hand back. Keep the tiger claw, not too tight, but the elbow is level, cannot be down. The elbow can be down here. Elbow must be level. Okay, now we have this push. Hit, tight, comes back, shifting the elbow straight. Your foot comes up to block and leaning stance. Remember, I taught you the leaning stance already. The hands comes around, and this is going to be a low punch. One to the sternum, one to the groin at once. If you remember this one, after the head kick comes down, one to the sternum, one to the throat at once and strike. Then back, comes up, one to the sternum, the higher hand is the sternum, the lower one to the groin. Then squeeze. Then you jump up and jumping to tiger and down. Very careful when first time you're doing this. Bending, the foot is closed, the knee is straight to the chest. See the chest, right to the chest. If your foot ending up like this, that's a mistake. Be careful because you can hurt yourself. You must be down here, the foot touching the knee. This foot, the left foot is straight, flat but straight. Then your head down, tiger claw still present, equal away from each other, place from each other. You put it down, and you head up. You must look up. Then you lay down. Elbow, I should very slowly. Shoulder comes, when your shoulder comes, this leg is pushing to the ground. The right leg. The left one up straight, comes around, circle. It's open for a second, but it pulls back to protect the groin. This one pulls back to protect the groin. And the right exit out, and now you end up on your other side. Straight. This is kicking to the knee area at once. Okay, let me show you this. Comes down, remember this is tight. You're ready. Then you circle and kick at once. And kick. Then you block. Block. It's very simple. The right hand with the face, remember how we block. Other hands in front of your face. Then you circle your leg back. Better the effect if you come all around and coming down, you have to end up in the same position. Your knee, your foot, you're right in the same position to start with. Okay, let's see from another angle. Right from here now. Now go right here so you can see my leg from the back. Comes back all the way straight. Remember, covering. Watch the elbow straight, cannot be hanged down. Elbow straight, goes down. Circle, kick, comes to block, anything step from there, kicking, good. Then block, other hands in front of you, then you circle the foot again, hop, and you get back to the same position, and down, good. Right after this move, remember that, your foot down, right after this move, so a little exercise for you. You can practice this over and over. You jump up at once. It's not easy. The push comes from the body and the knee, and make sure you remember your left foot is involved with the jump. As we call in frog position, we jump to it at once. You see, when you jump to it, you have a heel touching each other, about 10 inches from each other, the toes. The tiger claw is still present. The elbows touching the knee, and you're right there. It's a ready position to jump, to strike, to duck, to roll, and start all over if it's needed. Okay, one more move. You jump up. From this position, you're going to jump up to horse stance. If you remember the horse stance, the beginning one, the first horse stance. You're going to jump up at once. Once you establish balance, knees goes inside, foot strong down, knee goes forward, inside, so no one can kick between the leg. Cannot be too wide. That's a mistake. Boom. Wide open. Here, touch. It stops the kick between the legs. Then, your hands in front of you. The right is up, level with the eye, and you're seeing out like a slingshot right here. Seeing out between the thumb and the index finger. Make fist. Other hand is became a tiger claw also. After you jump up, the hands is there, and make it at once. Tight. You can see now perfectly. Comes in, down. Okay, one more time. Let me show you. I'm going to go down to the frog position You remember that? I will jump up and you watch this once to happening. 1 and 2 and 3. Every muscle works at the same time. Up. Good. Now, when I'm breathing, you're going to feel the power. The reason is because of the chi. Let's go to the chi for a second before we go further. Many times in this tape I was talking about chi. I want to explain to you if you don't know what is it. Is it internal force? The chi is believed in China, the energy force will keep you going. What is it is, the chi is in the air. You breathe it in, and there's a little tool, we call them tantian, right about an inch under the belly button. That's the one who's translating for us the chi to actual physical power. That's why we're going to be able to work. Some of us don't know how to make this work. But if you're going to do this exercise, the chi will build, the internal force will build inside of you, and you're going to be able to, later on, you're going to learn them to exit them out. It's the most wonderful feeling. You're going to feel a really smooth muscle push in the stomach when you feel the chi goes to your body, and you can direct them to the hand, or you can direct them to the leg, or in some cases you can direct them all over in the body. I hope you understand, and we will talk about this later and more. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this for fighting. Good. Now, remember this. You have the person in front of you. You just strike them. Right in here. Remember, many fighters at once. Comes around, punch it slow with that hand, with the straight hand. Comes circle around you, brings the person back, and strikes him at once. One to the sternum and one to the head. At once. Try to push me back. Can you feel how solid it is? The reason is because the leg properly distributed the weight, the palm is tight, and push it once. That's why it's so strong. Right there. Now, let me see the other angle. Remember, you were up, the striker coming in, you move your hands. Even if the hands is fast, your hands are able to do it a little bit faster. Not too fast, just faster. You see, even if I just swing my arm out, just hands out. But watch, if I control this hand, I bring him down, that's why the hands comes in, and strike him at once. He's out of bounds, and the strike goes perfectly to the air, to the jaw, very strong, and one to the sternum. Right at once. Or to the ribs. Good. Next. Remember, once you finish this position, one more time I'll show you. Maybe in this angle so you can follow this. Okay, let's do it. It's coming around you and pushing in. Let's make it fast. Go. Perfect. Thank you. Good one. Come back here. Next one is, when you're coming back, remember there was the sternum and the head. Now it's changed. Comes up, kick with that foot to the leg. Here, that's why it comes back. When a kick missed, the foot step down. When a kick missed, you're stepping back to it. That's why your foot comes up from the kick. Then you turn around, it's really sudden move. This one, leaning low forward, comes down to the groin, and the sternum at once, and push. It's very dangerous at once. Here. Very dangerous. Now it's also good because if this hand comes, he missed the kick and hold my shoulder. The hands comes, he missed the kick, and he's come to my shoulder. The hands goes around you. It fits that perfectly. Let's see them from the back. Good. I'm right in this position. I missed it. One more time. Go. Miss the kick, or block the kick. Very good to block it. Also, this part is perfect to block. Perfect, because you just picked them up. Then you end up, and when a punch comes to you, or a grab, it comes around you, and striking. One to the sternum, and one to the groin. Careful when you practice this. Good. Right back again. Now, we're going to drop down. The drop down is very simple. Just make it up for fighting when you've been knocked. So, let's say, go back there, and what I want you to do is, okay, push me down to the ground, just push me down. It goes down, and you fall down. You can control. You might cannot defend yourself, but you can control the way you fall. So you've been pushed down, or somebody just knocked you down. Try to end in this position. The reason is because you can go around. This is right now the space to you, but if I want to, if he's my enemy and I've been knocked down, all I have to do is just face him. Now from here, any of the steps in, just the kick is very strong. comes all around. I can kick him right to the back. This is a very good kick. You can use this when many people around you. Okay, stand up for a second. Okay, let me show you a little bit faster. Footwork. And you up. You're right in the same position. Now right after this, you remember his chest is right there, the foot is straight, claws, and you can jump up from any of the positions. The heels together, right in here. You remember that. Okay. Now I want you to come in with the right hand. When you see me right hand and try to hit me. The hands comes up and the knees bend, so when a kick can come in, kick, hop, it stops right there. Cannot come. Do it from this angle. Punch, hip, and blocks. It's very important. If you would be like this, oh, the kick would right in there. So you block. Good. Let's see from another angle. Okay. I'm coming up. You're blocking, and a kick. You see from here, I'm in a perfect position. Very good. Let's see the next set of moves. How are we going to do this one? Remember, down, you have the claws already, the block was in place. You can do another step from there. You're going to put the body weight, about 60% of the body weight is going to go to the left side. You circle, close to the ground, very close. Circle, and steps out. The step is in, out. Let's see this from another angle. Where you had the horse stance. Let's come in and out. Close to the ground. 1, 2. Almost touching it. 1, 2. You remember this because it's a very important step there. If you want to get away and striking at once, your hands goes down. Okay, let's see it one more time. The hands up. And now watch my hand work. It's coming with a little, not much, a little circular motion in there at once. Good. One more time from here. At once. Body weight's right in the middle, the foot is firm. Breathing is very strong. Tight. Remember the chi. Right then. After that move, get the circle out. What you do is you step close with a circle motion, step out, and your hands comes cross in front of you, right in front of you. Leaning stance, we talked about it, and strike. You have a same position when you remember when you first time you strike to the groin, you end up the same way. The hands in front of the chest, the left, the right is striking with a tiger paw. Okay, let's show you from another angle this one then. Okay, it's going to look like this. From here, you're going to go down, and when you're doing the step, it's circling around and comes and strikes at once. This is the end of the move. That's the way you're going to get into. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Remember, hands come. Power. Right in there. Then lean back. You see this leaning stance. The bend is about 60% in the back foot, 40% in the front. The front is straight. The back is leaning. You have to use this stance because it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's very strong stance to push back. Then your hands comes around it, and you will strike up. You remember develop the basic stance. Your knee covering the toe, and you have the hands up tight. Right in there. Leaning stance. Back. Short step. And striking. Keep it tight. Good. Now, go forward from the stance. You had the stance. Striking, bend knees. You have a short step back, 45 angle, and goes out. And hands comes in front of you. The hand is open, and to the eye level, and bring him down with the stance at the same time. Let's see it from this side. Tap stance, remember. Balance, 80, 20. Hands tight, straight first, almost straight the other one, and bring it down at once. The fingers must be strong. Calf stance comes in front of you, and block. Good. Now, let's say it one more time. From here, out. Then step out. A short one, and you became Again, you find yourself in a horse stance. What you do is, you're going to have your hands come to the hips and strike down straight. Beat the tiger claw. Close to the right knee. Power. Then from there, the balance is in the middle, so it's easy to do. Just punch down like you're pushing down something. Then make a fist and bring him up to the hips. And turn your hips and punch up. Upwards, remember. Turns, up. Turns, up. Turns, up. Remember how much power, like you're picking up some heavy weight. Bring him up, up. Then step up and strike. Open your toe. At once. In, and up. Tight, push down to the head. It's also the same here, like you had here, but it's taller now, it comes down all the way. Then step with the left, and step forward. Calf stance again. You remember, it's always going to get into calf stance. In this case, you're going to remember cat stance. Comes down, same way. Same way. Let me from another angle. Let me show you that. And striking. Alright, let's see this. How it's going to work. Good. Now let's see this one. Remember, punch, blocks, circles. Leaves it open, the groin and the head area at once. Okay, let's make this with speed once. At one, both strike. Be very careful when you practice this because you don't want to catch the eye. Striking down, very careful to the groin. Okay, the next step. See that there? You remember the position. You have the circle, then you step to it and step out, leaning stance immediately, and the strike goes to the groin at once. Okay, let's see this from another angle. Goes to right to the groin at once. From here, just remember the leaning stance. You have to come from the position. Here, you're stepping forward, you're stepping to it, and remember this position is important. Lean to it, come in and lean to it. The strike, come closer. This is the strike. You're almost between the legs and striking down. Very quick. You can forget about that, partner. Let's see the other one. Here, come both hands to the head. Remember the leaning stance to block. And the block is strikes because it comes from here, from the bottom. Comes up, and the situation, depending on what the situation demanding, when you're coming up, your hands is up. And this is the most important part. Pushing the person back, so he's out of balance, or the other person out of balance, and a strike comes under at once. Palm upwards. Can you feel the ribs? With the breathing, about 90% of the body weight's in the front leg now. Remember, it's a leaning stance, back, forward, strikes. At once. If I really push him, it will be out of the place. It's very important. Let's see from another angle. Come on in. Come to strike with both hands. Leaning to it. Push the hand with it. And come on in with it. Push up. Very important. Good. You go back. Now, one more thing I have to tell you. Be very careful when you strike into the ribs. Because when you get to the 6th rib one, when you hit this up, it's connected to the back, so it's easy to break off. Very dangerous to just touch. Don't hit hard. You're going to feel it with your palm. Your partner ribs, where it's ending, the ribs ending. And you don't want to hit that so hard. Okay, let's see that. Now, the next hit from there, it's very simple. You have the situation down, you're striking to the position. What you're going to do is, from there, you're going to step forward for a defense position. That's the way it looks like. You remember now I showed you. Come to strike, and it's just blocks right in front of it. Very simple. Go. Yep, go. And block. Make it faster. Strike. And blocks out. Hands right there. It's easy to turn and strike. To strike. Easy to do. Be very careful. Do it slow. You can see it. or and strike. Good. He leaves open always. You see the tiger claw is like a cat, moving the hand in front of circle position, right in front of the person. That's why it's so effective. Now, after this position, you have a low block coming down. This is actually is not for blocking, but what it does is generating enough power for you for the next movement. Which is me coming down. I want you to come down to me like this. Slow. Boom. Comes under. You remember that push? You can pick the person up from the ground. Come in. Take the power. Comes under. Do you see my stance is low? And pull really strong. Push up. As soon as you do that, let me show from another position. As soon as you do that, let's go. As soon as you do that, to hit, move up. You remember, this punch was inside, the other punch is up. Up. Now, what we're going to do is, after the up, the person is out of balance, and we follow that person to strike. He strikes at once. You remember the points in the back? Strike in the top. See it from another side? Good. What I'm going to do now is down here, comes into the head, right between them, push up. After the push up, it's open. You can strike, 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 any position. You can use your fist, strike. But the best effective one, the most effective one is step up and hit at the top of the head. It's going to crush the person down. Make it tight. After the strike, just lean back. You're coming back again, the same position. You're going to step back with the left foot, and you're going to have a position on in front of you. We call them ready position. Very good. Okay, let's see the next set of moves. Okay, let's go back where we left it. Tight, bring him down. We know this movement already. Now you're shifting your body, putting the body weights on the left side. It's a motion, it's directing the power from one side. Practice this only with the foot. Cap stance, directing the motion. That became a leaning stance. One, and directing the motion. 1, 2, snap out. Using the hips. And steps out. Let's see this from the front. You snap. Step. Distributing the weights back, forward, lock on it. That's where the power will come from when you're striking. Okay, let's put the handwork to that. You know the body now? And strikes. Look where the striking hand goes. Then step forward. Cross stance. We learned that already. You remember that. Foot is straight, the right foot is straight. The right is stepping forward. Became straight, bending the knees. And the hands comes under to block. At once. Let's do it one more time. Right from here. Remember the motion. Steps. Just pick up the foot and make sure you have a good balance. Bend your knees. And the hands goes with it at once. Okay? Let's see that from the back, this one. Stepping out. Step. Heels. Hand circle. Block. Remember, this is a block to the front. Right in front of you. This is very important. The left hand, not somewhere out to the side. The most mistake you can do is you have the right stance and all of a sudden your hands is out there somewhere. Too low. And a punch that can come in. Okay. Next move is, when you have the position done, here, what I want you to do is, the weight is very important. Go up from the stance, right and throw and turn around. Turn around. After you turn around, step out and lean. You have a leaning stance forward now, straight. You can call them arrow stance or leaning stance. You bend, you remember, the knee is over and on the, you push the knee more out like your toe, and leaning out, the back foot is straight, and this is bent. And what you're going to do is, you're going to have the distribution forward of the weight, and the hands comes around you, and punch out. One strike to the sternum, one strike to the throat. Very solid. Don't open them up. Bend. Up. Remember, the person cannot see your hand coming. Only the stance. One more time. Get into that position. Up. What I want you to do is turn around, and when you turn, hit. All the way out. Tight. Then you do this one. As soon as you punched out, just turn your hand upside down and lean back to calf stance and pull him. It's a pull. That means you're focusing. You go out and lean back to calf stance. You see, the right was in the top, the left was in the bottom. It's just changing and pull like somebody holding your hand back. Let's see this from this angle. Lean up, circle, calf stance, tie to the body. Very good. Right after that, this position, what you're going to do is, you pull him back, drop everything. There's a claw, to this position. Looks like that. Hands comes, down, drop, and step forward, and kick. About the sternum, level of the sternum, not too high, but straight. Kick, circle, and step forward, chopping hand again, circle, and the striking gone. Same thing, you learned this already once. Striking. Okay, one more time. You have a bring back, you have a step, not too high, but very powerful. Then circle, side block, right on the side. Then put the body weights back to the foot and kick up. Step back to the same position. You see, I don't step from my position. Once I kick, step and kick, and do the same thing. To start. Angle is important. I have about 80% on this side, only 20% on the left foot. Lean forward. This firm, the breathing is power. The most common mistake you can do, if you step too wide, you're going to have no balance. So you're going to have to be in the proper way all the time, from the kick, the hit, so you have power to kick to the other one. That's it. What you're going to do now, I'm going to show you how we're going to use this in fighting. Good. Go back there. So the first one, remember, the shifting of the body. The person could be close. Try to hold my shoulder. It goes away. And when he goes away, he leans to it, and it's exactly fitting there. Leaning stance and striking. Let's do this from the other side. I'm right here, and I'm going to the body. So if he holds me like this, he must come back with me. That's where the strike goes. Push, remember, that's how the distribution of the foot goes. Very powerful. Good one. Let's see this a little bit harder in the position. Okay, I'm right in here. Come. Hit you. Very powerful. Striking. Remember, you have all the distance. If you're not comfortable with the person, just lean out with him. Long as you like, it's better for you. Boom. The strike it go. Okay? Go back. Now, after the strike, we're going to step up in this angle. Good. We have this position already. Here. Come with the right hand slow. Step cross and blocks. After the block, you can grab. And you can hold the person at once. Turn to this angle. Good. Wait. Go. Box. And can strike in. Good. One more side. This side. Watch how gentle it is. You see, already taking care of this person, and when you see the punch comes, the stance is already there to turn, perfectly protecting you, and the strike can go to the head or the throat. Very good. Go back. One more time. We're going to do a little bit faster now. Go. And striking. Both hands is superior. Now, the same person, have to be this angle. Let's go first. Remember this position. The same person. You see what I'm doing is, I'm turning his arm, and on the turn of the arm, I'm going with him. Step and you get very personal, very close now. Boom! One to the sternum, one to the groin. Turn to this angle, so they can see the turn. Of the turn is, it's important, what I'm going to do is, I'm coming from the turn, from the stance, I'm turning him out, and the punch was already done. I'm circling around, and I'm very personally close to the person now. I stepped out. He cannot see. Can you see my hand? Okay, you cannot see my hand because I'm hiding them. The reason is I'm coming back for the chi and exit. One to the groin, one to the sternum. Feel this one, just to, if I really hit this one, you fly. Try to push me back. No. Balance, very important. You see, the stance is important. If my leg would be like this, push me, that's a common mistake. You fall out right away. One push. So you have to have a right stance with the right elbow. Remember, never straighten. Lock the elbow, and from the side is very strong. One hit, and the person flies. Now, I don't have to tell you how dangerous to hit, so practice very careful. Okay, right after this, maybe we should do another angle so you can see it. Good? Okay, one more time. I'm going to turn out of the turn. I have the leaning stance, and the body is too close now. You remember, you're inside of it. You can remember this one. After the hit, it's a grab. After the hit, it's a grab. And that's a push. Boom. Very strong. Thank you. Go back. Now, the position has to be, you remember, the strike to coming across, the strike when it comes is very important. Now, another person, the kicks. Remember, you chop the hand. Don't try to hold me. You chop that hand at once. One more time. Slow. The tiger claws. Like a cat. Huh? Hey, don't play with me. Good, one more time. Go. Good. One more other side. Watch my footwork. Comes around. Leaning back is important. Then the kick. The kick is very strong. You're pushing back the person, and the kick goes right straight. Right to the person's tummy or to the groin. Not higher than that, I told you. Sternum. That's the highest you kick. Careful. That's it. Told you the tiger claw holding people, not just for striking, is very good to hold down people. From the block, holding is a twist. Blocking, twisting, blocking. That's all this motion you see. It hits him. It's painful when it hits the head. Hits, block inside, comes up. Block inside, comes up. It's open, boom. The kick is important. Then, the person might strike. Strike with the right hand, and strike. The angle of the foot is very important. Do it one more time, slow. Slow. And striking. Let's make it fast. Go. Very important. Let's from the other side. Same thing. Go. Slow. That's okay. Do it fast. Boom. Right to the head. Very important. The leaning stance. Then the kick. Again, you hold the person. That's still the same person. If he can take this one, it's a very good guy there, I'm telling you. Come up and same kick. Very important. Okay. You see when I'm kicking, I'm stepping forward from the kick. Why? Because I need to bend. Forward. Punch again. A great thing about this block, any of the hand, do it slow. Here, any of the hand. It strikes him. Do it one more time. It strikes. One more time. A little different in this one. Punch slow. Comes to the head, lean out from it, so make sure you don't get hit. As soon as you stop the power, you don't feel push anymore, turn your hand around and strike. You're using your hips power. The hips pushing it. Boom! Right in there at once. Boom! And strike. That's very, very strong punch. Let's see this from another angle then. You fall down, you remember you kicked, the punch comes, or the punch comes, the same block. Don't use other block. The same block. It strikes him. Good. Thank you. Good. Okay, let's see the next 8 movement. You step out. You remember what we left it? From here, what you're going to do is, you're going to step back front, the same way. Don't turn your foot. Step. Get 45 angle. Then step back. And you're going to have your left straight, point out, knee bend. And the right straight and knee bend. Important is, this is about 2 inch. The stance behind you. So don't step all the way behind you because it's going to be like you're stepping in a row and have no balance. What you want to do, you want to have excellent balance in this block. Okay, let's see the handwork. Comes down. What you do is step and block. Then step forward. The foot a little bit change. But you see now it's became the same stance on the other side. And blocks. The handwork is same. Block up, make it tight. And breathe. Tight. Okay, let me show you from this angle. You go out, then step and block, circle the hand, then step and block. Remember the footwork and the hand. We do it one more time. Step and block, and step and block. Right after this, you're leaning back and coming up to calf stance. You remember the position, not much changing, just calf stance. Right there, your hands will come back with it, and you turn the hand up. It's a short one. Right from here, up, turns. It's a down movement. Down, right in front of your thigh. Then step forward. With the left, body weight's right there. And now you're leaning back and you have a leaning calf stance. The body weight's 90% in the right foot, and the left is pointed down. Hands comes up and leans up. Right at once. Leans up to block. Okay, let's see this from another angle. So leaning up. And moves. Up. And block. Right from here, you strike. Let's back to this position. Lean, body weight forward, bend the knees and strike. Good. Now, when you have this strike, let's sit from front. You strike, bend your knees, you're right now to the origin position when the form goes. You're coming down, straight. You're striking, under. And there's a push-up. Then you grab. Fingers get tight, and bring it down. The elbow got straight. Okay, let's see this. The elbow got straight. Comes up and straight. Comes up. Leaning stance. You cannot see your toe. Grab and down. Bring it down. That's it. One more time to the front. After this move, you remember this is the position. Elbows comes down, drops. Then step wide. And block. Hands come cross. Block or punch to the groin. You look to the left, look to the right. One more time. Comes in, down. And then the hands comes in, make fist. You remember how to form a fist? Bring them in, and it's tight. Elbows cannot hang out. In tight. Alright, now let's see how it's going to work when you're fighting with it. Good. Let's start with, go back there, this angle, very slow. First time do it slow. You're going to punch with that hand first. Circle. Hands comes up. Circle outside or inside. If you're late, you keep him inside. Very good, because if the other hand's tight, you're still covered. Very important. Okay, one more time. Punch with the hand. It's blocks. The outside block is always good. From here the kick can go. From here the punch can go. The hands can go down and side before the hand can get there. It's done because in one motion. Okay. So you see the possibilities. Watch the knee. Do it slow. 1. Then you step. Punch with the other hand. Good. For him, for the other person, it looks like you in range to hit, but you know because of the tricky step, you're already out of the punch. Then the hands block. Do it one more time. Step. Come follow me now with the other hand. That hand. Other hand. Just follow me. Good. And step one more time. That's with the 4th time. Then right from here, you're going to lean back, and you have the circle, and comes up. Okay, punch with the other hand. Be right, punch with that one, punch with the other hand. And blocks out. From here is a strike. Because you're already inside. You made the space to circle and strike him. The stance is still, remember, it's calf stance and strikes. Good. Then, back a little. Then you're leaning back. You have the leaning stance. Strike to the head. Both hands. Come with both hands. Right? Both hands. Come. Okay. Very good. Leaning back. Remember, cannot be too close. It's late. Turn maybe this angle. You come slow. You see, this is late. You could get that's the mostly. It's the most mistake you can do. Up. Push up. Then you go and just leave the hand. Just push up. Body gaze goes forward and striking upwards. Right there. Right when you do that, to push. Let's make another angle. One more time, make sure everybody gets this. Leaning, so they pull the person in. Go forward from the lead and striking. Right from the striking. One more time so we can get into the position. Coming in, striking, push, up push. Then don't let the person fall. It's a fast hit. Don't let him fall. Strike. Then down. Very important. You remember the position of the head. Use the breathing just to help you to come down. Your finger's gonna dip right in there. Gonna go in there behind the collarbone and gonna come down at once. Okay, let's see this one. Let's go fast attack. It strikes down. All right, maybe from another angle. The same thing. Attack in. Yo, lean in. Yeah, and strike down. Now it's important you're coming right here. When you practice, you just touch him. When you really go, you just put your finger in. His forefinger is gonna go, and the thumb gonna push the chest tight and push at once. Don't leave the finger. Don't let the finger bend out. Keep it straight and strong. Very good. Now after this, you remember we had the stance when we go down between the legs. It's very simple. You go down to the legs, and I told you that could be a block for the leg, or mostly they use them to the groin. It's a very sudden attack. It comes out from here to fighting, swing with the hand to the head. Swing under and strikes. You see, it perfectly works. Right under. You roll it underward, it ducks. When a hit comes, you're ducking, and a strike takes place to lift him up. If I would really hit him, this is his leg, and I just picks him up. Imagine if it's the groin. Try to have the surface, when you strike, the lower part of the palm here is right to the lower part. So it's really going to lift up this way. Not just the palm, because you might miss or the pants is tight. But even if it's tight or loose, it doesn't matter anymore because you're able to hit him very hard upwards. Then you have a relaxed position in it. Make a fist. This form I not recommend to you for fight with because it's very open. This is going to be for you to regroup yourself. Very good. All right, now we led to the last movements, okay? The last 10 moves. How are we going to do this? You remember the last position we just left. Knees bent, tiger stance, knee out, but the body weight's in the middle, the foot is firm and strong, the body is tight, elbows back. Then you strike and block with the tiger claw. Claws the right under, the left in the top. Then make fist, and slowly like you're pulling back a rope. And in the middle. Same thing, tiger claw right in the front. Fist close. Then up to the head, above the head. Let's see this from another angle. Down, remember the stance, body weight's in the middle, don't try to lean. Stay, block, keep this hand strong. Remember, the right is under. You see, my back is straight, cannot lean forward, that's a mistake. Or the stance cannot be like this, straight. Here, you must have bend the knee. Good, right after the stance. You finish the last move, you bring him in, your hands goes down powerfully. To the right, the palm goes down. Then circle, the body weight shifting, it's a block. It's a block. Let me show you this angle. It's not easy to do, but you can do it. The hands comes and the palm change. So you can come together as a tiger claw. And strikes. Short to the body so it's tight and very strong. And keep it. Okay, let's do it from this angle then. Hit down, comes around, palm is changed, strike. Leaning stance. Tight. Then grab. One more time. Down, circle, in, push. Tight. Then drop. Circle. Other side. The same thing happens now. Punch up. Drop. Circle. To the other side. And strikes out. Grab. Okay, then step. You step up halfway. Remember where were you? You step up halfway and step back to the position what you just left, pass with your right foot. Here step, you know this stance, you know this block already. Looks like that. Step, step, cross. Now it's happening in the same time. 1, 2, and strikes. Then you come up. You get straight, turn around. Hands back to the body, hide your hand again. You're hiding the hand, holding the tiger claw, and punch out. It's very simple. Come cross, come up, then turn. Before you can go, body weight goes to the right foot, about 80%, and then don't show the person what it comes out. Steps and hit. This is the same person what you just strike with the groin shot. Comes down and hits. Right in the back, very strong. Then, step forward, back to the middle again. Remember, step back to the middle. Step back to the middle. It's a kind of forward because you're pulling forward the leg. Step back. I'm right now in the origin position for you. Step, and you have a calf stance. You see that foot is right there. 45, 90. This is 45, this is 90, this is straight. Comes out, and the hands comes with you to block. You circle around you at once. Slowly I go out. Remember, step, kind of forward. One more, so you can support your body weight. The foot is straight. Calf stance came up and circle. And punch. Let me show this angle. That's the way when you're coming up. Blocks and strikes. Calf stance. Very important from here. Now, let's see it. I have the move again. Punch out. And you turn. 1, 2, 3, circle and hit. Then step back. 45, then go now for the straight. The straight of the beginning. Step out, calf stance. Hands comes around and strikes. Pull back your hand to the hips. Then the same thing to the other side. Step, step. We know this one. That's why I don't take too much time. We know this. Circle and chopping hand right there. Back to the hips. Then come back to the chest and push with the tiger claw. Punch out. Right again. Push. And stand up. Then your form is complete. Very good. Let's see now the last phase is how we're going to do the fight with it. Okay. Very good. Which position would be first? Okay. Right here. When this comes in, the fighting part comes in. First we're going to do it at this angle. Go. Punch low first. Blocks. Low right there. That could be a kick or a low punch. Tiger claw. The right is in the front, so the right hand, the edge will block this. Down. Even if the strongest. Come down with it. Then we come back. Come to the middle. You come to the middle. The same thing. Now you get him to the upper part. Because we want to turn him out to strike. Important, he's getting to the hook. Right in there. Here. Then from here we can turn him any way you like him. You turn him. He's locked. See the wrist? Turn around again. Make fist. Make a fist. It's locked in there. So it's easy to turn. I can get my hand out to strike. Or I can get my hand out to strike. Or just come around to the top. Or just turn the hand and strike. So there's many ways to go from here. You will see when you practice this. Now, head punches. Come to the head. Same thing happens. Comes up. That's very good for the kick. Because you can lock down, pull down, and kick him. Or just turn him again. And there's tiger claw again. Bam! Very powerful. Good one. Now, let's do it from this angle once. Good. Slow. Come down slow. Coming down. Here. To block. Then a middle. Block. Middle to the body. Up and to the head. Up to the head. You don't have to come back all the time to do it. But it's a very good defense in front of you to protect the whole body. It's very good. Now, the next move from here, you remember the low block. When the low block came, come here. And this angle, good. Here is my block. Come to my hand to hold my hand with this hand. Come to my hand. Here is the hand, comes around. It's a quick motion. That's why you do it 2 times. You're coming around and you strike. Comes around, strike. Could be a straight punch, make fist. Okay. If you have to go up higher, don't be surprised at it. Works the same, wonder, when he strikes. If you come up higher, no problem. The principle is your leaning stance is important, and the elbow, the angle, how you're gonna get that punch. If you see me right now, this here is parallel with this hand. This is the power. Here, you see, if I would be just like this, to try to push it, I would fall out. The foot is very important, and of course the breathing and the right angle. Now, the same thing happening in the other side. You're circling the same thing. This hand comes, it could be this hand, could be that hand, could be this hand, and we can stay here all day long to do this one. Okay, of course you're watching the leg. Not to come in there, you have a leaning stance. You're watching very careful. If the kick comes, just turn. Very simple. Go, boom, and kick. It blocks. Tiger. Good, so we have one side, we have the other side. Go back there. Now when he's striking, you remember many times we did that. We get this guy once, we strike him. We get other guy, we strike him. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna get into the position when you can step between the leg again and strike. Remember your stance, your push. Just finished. Up. So he's moving back. Then you step and a punch. He's devastated right there. Striking very strong to the body. Okay, I push you. Try to come to me. It comes real quick to the middle. Boom. Remember the grab. Hit, grab, pull. Right there. Then not enough to hit him. Turn. Let's fit that perfectly. Again to the same place. Boom, hit at once. Good. Now, from there it's easy. Go back. You remember we had this push out. To push the guy, what we do is we step, come with the hand to punch. This blocks and strikes at once. One more time. This good. Go. And strikes. Then push the hand and step. Body weight right in the back. About 80%, 20% in the front foot is cap stance, punch, slow, brings around. You've noticed my hand, this is a little bit different like the first one. It comes down all the way here and the strike goes to the head. Okay, then stop with the punch with the other hand. The same stance, comes around and pull the person down. Then the strike can go. Strike him. Very good. Now, let's do it one more time from another angle. How we can do it. Let's do it. Okay. Goes, remember the stance. To falling down, turning and strikes. Turning and strike. You pull him down. The same principle. Then the other hand comes around and turning. And the last one is very simple. What I want you to do is, when you finish with the fight form, to come out, you're pushing the hand, you come back, and the last blow is the hard point. Right to the heart. Try to punch with that hand. It's a cross and it's a hard point. Right to the middle. One more time from the other angle. Let's do that. You'll be right in there. As you see, it's the purpose of the blocking and purpose of the punching at once. Then you step up and the form is over. There is 3 very important things you have to remember. Number 1 is respect. Who to give the respect? Number 1 is Sifu. What does Sifu mean? Sifu means teacher, father. Si means teacher, Fu means father. That's a higher level, it's like a master. The student to each other give respect. To higher rank person you give respect. It's very important because you're learning a traditional form. Now let me show you. You remember the courtesy. That's the respect. Step. 1, 2, fist. 1, 2, 3. In and up. Don't you never forget that. Then, how to practice the form. You remember, first you learn just the form soft. Then you add power to it. All the moves. First is slow. First is slow. All of a sudden power. Then you put the breathing in it, the chi part, what we just talked about. Don't forget, you have to wear protective gear when you practice this. And remember, you use this only for self-defense. Don't go out and try this. The first 3 months, while you think you know the form and you get into the situation, you might be surprised because it takes time to learn this before you can use it. But after that, it's going to be a perfect self-defense for you. So remember, only use it for self-defense.